Hello guys, it's the World Cup season. The World Cup is always a 4-year thing, and the last time out, Argentina won the World Cup in 2022. They won the World Cup in 2022 and they are the defending champions, and we have a new World Cup. In the last time out, we had 32 teams in the World Cup, and this is a new World Cup format. We have 48 teams in an expansion, and it will be hosted by three countries. This is the first time the FIFA World Cup is being hosted by three countries: Canada, United States, and Mexico. 1660s we host this particular World Cup. So that's that with the new World Cup system, and it's going to be a big one, a huge one. The World Cup is going to be a big one, despite the fact that the time zone for this part of the world, Africa, is going to be usually midnight and all sorts. But then, just yesterday, we had new rules that were updated for the World Cup anyway. So we had, based on time wasting, I think they want to curb time wasting in the World Cup. And this is such a big step in curbing the time wasting thing at the World Cup. When you watch the UCL final, you could see Saka walking down the corner kick, trying to play a corner, and he wasted all the time he could waste. But the referee didn't allow the corner kick to go on. And so many Arsenal fans were wondering why he didn't go on. But then it's based off timing. It took more than 30 seconds before he was about to take the corner kick. So those are the things that needs to get curbed in the World Cup. So first I'll start with this 10 seconds sub limit. If a substitution is about to take place and you take more than 10 seconds, the referee has the stopwatch definitely. If you take more than 10 seconds, that means the sub player that is coming on, we have to wait another minute, which means you have to wait 1 more minute outside to come on. So that's the um, punishment for that. You have to wait another minute for you to come on. If you take more than 10 seconds to come off the pitch, there's a 5 seconds restart for corner kick, just like I said about the Sakai incident. The throwing and the goal kick, all of the time wasting that you have to. There was a point in the game against Arsenal PSG that three players had to take the ball um, among each other. Like Rice dropped the ball, Mosquera dropped the ball for Rice. There were about three Arsenal players that were about to take a throw in. That would not happen in the World Cup game at all. The 5 seconds rule is that if you exceed that 5 seconds, the possession will go back to the opponent. Possession will go back to your opponent. So that's that. The for goal kick to goal kick throwing, that's the rule for the 5 seconds thing. Then if you have an injury, for time wasting, to curb time wasting too, if you have an injury and the medical officials come on the pitch to treat you, you have a mandatory, like, it's a compulsory thing for you to spend 1 minute off the pitch. The referee doesn't need you to, like, tell you to come on the pitch. It is a mandatory, like, it's a compulsory 1 minute for you to spend off the pitch before you come on the pitch. Although this one looks biased, if you truly like have the injury, it looks biased eventually because you have to play with 10 men eventually. But then it is what it is. That's how you get to curb players that fake injuries mostly. Then walking off the pitch, we saw the Senegal Morocco final game at their last AFCON when Senegal walk off the pitch trying to make a protest. So now FIFA are saying if you are a player, maybe there is a protest against calling you all sort of names on the screen. We know how fans do. Fans can go extreme. But if you try to protest and go off the pitch as a player, you get a red card. If it's as a team, you forfeit 3 points and 3 goals. That means you forfeit the match. If you go as a team, if you go off, even if it's just 3 seconds, if you go off totally off the pitch, that means you have forfeited the game. And we all know the um, drama that happened between Benfica and Real Madrid. And now FIFA are saying if you close your mouth while having an argument against the referee, sorry about that, against the referee, against the opponent, that's a straight red card. But if you're having it towards your like teammates, it's good to go. There's no offense to that. But if you're having it against an opponent, or if you're having an argument or a talk with your opponent or the referee, that means you get it straight in. Covering your mouth while talking against the referee or your opponent is a straight red card. Also, during the game, there is a chance for water break. We have 3 minutes, and is discretion of the referee to. There is no specific time for the water break. It could be before 3 minutes of the game. It could be the last 3 minutes of the game. The discretion. I think the referee will probably talk to the two captains. So it's the discretion of the referee. So I think IFAB will continue to update their laws with FIFA for this World Cup to be a perfect one. I think there will be faster VAR calls, and also a lot of technology used. The balls are technology inclined, um, and I think most of the decisions will go to the VAR. VAR now we play more parts to turn over corners too. That's another rule that was brought up. To turn over corners too. So if you have two yellow cards, also these were previous rules that were incorporated into the new rules that will guide this FIFA World Cup. If you have two yellow cards, all those two yellow cards that you have that the VR can review it and drop one of the yellow cards. Also, a corner kick, the VR can review a corner kick, and that's that about that for the FIFA World Cup. We'll continue to give you updates on this channel, definitely. This YouTube channel or this TikTok account will continue to give you updates at every point in time. We are going to watch all the games of this World Cup and give you updates of all the games, all the hottest gist and everything. You will get it from this channel and this TikTok account. You will continue to get it basic on this channel. So